What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue to bring you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so today, listen, I'm going to get into how my channel started. Where did I come from with my channel name? Like, how did that come about? And my logo, okay? So you guys are always asking me, hey, you know, what does 32 Icon stand for? How did you get into firearms? And I did explain it briefly in other videos, but I'm gonna take the time today to do it. But before I do, check out my Shall Not Comply t-shirt. All right, so this was sent over by Johnny B. He used to be 180 Seconds Ideas. And let me just rave on Johnny real quick. Johnny's the man. Johnny's the man. And let me tell you why. First of all, I didn't ask for this. He sent this swag, all right? He sent some stickers. My niece loves when I get stickers. He sent a patch. And I need a patch that could go on my Optics Planet shirt. He wrapped the t-shirt. Obviously, he sent the t-shirt. He wrapped it up in this paper wrap here. It was actually pretty neat how he did it. And I thought that was pretty cool. And also he sent a D-ring. And this will be going on my keychain. I don't know if you can see this. This is multicam. Shall Not Comply right there. Let me see. Anyway, this is dope. Oh, I'm over here showing it upside down. There you go. Thank you, Johnny. That was cool. So I just happened to go out to check my mail. You know, every time I go out with a headache because I know it's some kind of bill. But I was pleasantly surprised when I saw this bag in there with nothing but swag. So thank you, Johnny. But anyway, let me go back to Johnny. So this video is really not about Johnny, but I just feel compelled to, you know, give love and show love where love is due. And when I first started out, I mentioned this in another video, but I never mentioned his name. When I first started out, you know, I was doing my own thing. I was kind of getting the channel going, blah, 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 right? Then all of a sudden, Johnny reaches out to me. And I don't know how many subscribers I had at that point, but he was like, hey, I've been watching your channel. I like what you're offering. Keep doing a good job. And by the way, I have a couple of people who would like to send some things to your channel. You don't have to review it, but just wanted to support so you have some, you know, some content, you have some product. So he hooked me up with, he actually was my initial contact for Pew Pew Tactical. Pew Pew Tactical sent my first item to the channel, and then he hooked me up with Tac Pack. That was my connection. He also hooked me up with Hidden Hybrid Holsters, which they're right here. Okay, and since then, I've been with Tac Pack. Since then, other sponsors have jumped on and things of that nature. But I just want to show some love to Johnny because, you know, everybody is kind of for themselves in the world in general. So when you have people who are willing to say, hey, my channel was shining, but let me help you. Because Johnny's channel was shining, my channel was small. And I don't think it was about any type of notoriety or fame. I mean, he hit me offline and said, hey, I just want to help you out. So it was a genuine gesture just to help another channel succeed. So Johnny, I appreciate that. And yes, it was a pleasant surprise. But listen, I'll put his information down in the link below, his channel, also his website. So if you like this t-shirt, which is dope, all right, it comes in this color, it comes in red. He has an assortment of t-shirts, the D-ring, he has the patch. Go over there, see what you like. And by the way, I love this material. I'm looking for a t-shirt company to put my logo on, but the material is very important to me because I'm gonna be wearing it all day. So anyway, I really like this material. I think you would like it too. So listen, okay, enough of that. Thank you, Johnny, I appreciate it. All right, so moving on, because I don't want this video to be too long, because yeah, I be saying my video's too long or whatever. But anyway, so how did I get started in firearms? All right, so my friend and I lived in New York at the time, and good thing I didn't try to get my license in New York because that would have been an instant no-no. I lived in New York at the time, and my friend was like, hey, Liv, let's get our motorcycle license. So I was like, okay, cool. So we got our motorcycle license. We both ended up buying motorcycles. I bought a Gixxer 600. What year was that? It was the 03. And it was dope, by the way. And it got stolen, by the way. But it didn't get stolen until I got to Connecticut. I was in New York for like 4 or 5 years and never got stolen. Moved to Connecticut, got stolen my first year. But anyway, I digress. And I ended up buying, what was that? The M50 Suzuki Boulevard after that. And I had that for a year and a half maybe. And then I sold it because I wasn't riding it as much. But anyway, that's important because when I bought my Gixxer, I had to get motorcycle gear. So I was doing all my research. I was like, I want some nice gear that looks good, but that is also safe. And so I came upon Icon. Like Icon had the helmets. Icon had the gloves. They had the jacket. Like I love their gear. So I was like, okay, cool. Anyway, fast forward to getting our gun license, right? So we got our motorcycle license. We were like, okay, what else are we gonna do? We getting older, what should we do? So she was like, let's get our firearm license. I was like, what? So I was like, okay, we'll see. So I ended up moving back up to Connecticut, and for my birthday, she surprised me and took me to a class to retrieve my license. So I was like, this is dope. Like it was a total surprise. I forgot that we spoke about it. So anyway, I ended up getting my CCW and I was hooked since then. Like I ended up buying a few guns. She bought one gun and then I just fell in love and she was like, okay, I'm over this. So I stuck with it and she moved on. So when it was time to create a channel, I said, you know what? I want to create a channel, but I don't really know what I want to talk about. And if you go back to my very first video on YouTube, I'm like, hey, YouTube, it's 32 Icon, da da da. So I was talking to my niece and I was like, listen, I don't really have anything on, like anything to say to people, but I just want to talk. So she was like, well, just do it. And I was like, I don't know, they might not be feeling me. She was like, okay, well, you're going to need a name and, go up there. And I had already had an account from 2009, from when I just went on YouTube to like watch a tutorial on, how to fix a flat tire for my motorcycle, like stuff like that. I was a late bloomer to YouTube. I had the account in 2009, but I didn't post my first video until like, what was it, 2018, 2017 in October. So I was on from 2009, but the thing is, I was never on. Like I probably watched 2 videos on YouTube. I didn't know what YouTube was. I was like, I don't know, what is all this? This is foolishness. So I was old school with it. So anyway, fast forward to me creating a channel. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Let me see. So then I'm like, people are nosy. They be asking a lot of questions. Let me just give them a name. I didn't want to put my real name on there because it's like a public platform. So I was like, I'll just go with 32 Icon. So 32 Icon, obviously the icon came from the motorcycle gear. And I used to play basketball back in the day, and 32 was my jersey number. So I just put it together, created an email account, created the YouTube channel, and that was just my name. I didn't think anything of it. It just fit because it was natural. And you guys know that my name is Olivia, and most people call me Liv or Lib, L-I-B as in berries. So it's Liv or Liv. Did I say Liv or Liv? It's Lib or Liv, but most people call me Liv. Anyway, so then I started the YouTube channel. I didn't have a lot of product. I was just talking, and in the beginning, I said that I was going to talk about golf, motorcycles, firearms, poker, because those are the things that I'm interested in. Fishing. And I used to joke with my friend about this. Actually, I'm not even going to tell y'all. I'm not even going to tell y'all because some of y'all can't handle it. So I'm not going to tell you. But anyway, those are the things that I was interested in. I didn't know if there were any other women out there who were interested in the same thing. So I said, well, I'm gonna just put it out there, and if they're interested, that'll be, pretty cool. Ironically, just checking my analytics as of last month, 98% of people who watch this channel are men, this is pretty funny. From ages, 24 to 54, that's the bulk of my views. I'll say about 75 to 80% in that age range, 24 to 54, and 90% of all of my subscribers are men. But anyway, I hope this story's not too long. I'm already like 10 minutes in. So I get the channel. I'm just reviewing things I already have. I have like a couple of range bags. I got like maybe 4 guns at the time. I'm doing comparisons. I'm talking about EDC gear. I have ammo. I go over what I enjoy about the ammo that I use for range time. I talk about the lessons learned. So there was this one video I did. It was a comparison between the Howard Light Air Pros and the Walkers. For whatever reason, honey, everybody was interested in that video. So that video started to get a lot of views. And I still didn't really know about analytics. I just know that every time I'm going to go check my comments, that video was always there. Like everyone always commented on that video. So I did a few more videos, and then I made a video. What was the video called? How I started carrying one in the chamber. Honey, everyone loved that video as well. Everyone was like, dude, like I've really been trying to figure out how to get this started. You know, thank you for the information. So then that video went off. And then, I don't know, I made a couple more. Oh, my AR-15. People loved that video. And what I've noticed is that I was at like 59 subscribers for like ever. And I remember telling my niece, I was like, man, you know, I guess nobody want to hear about what I have to say. And she was like, you know, just give it time. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, if I don't get any more subscribers, that is okay. But help me plan out what else I want to talk about. Like, what else do you think that people will want to hear? So I had stopped looking at the subscriber count. Like, it didn't matter to me because I'd already made up my mind that it wasn't about subscribers. It was just really about connecting with other women who felt like I did. Like, hey, I'm not into the whole, you know, nails and purses and stuff like that, but I truly enjoy being a woman, but also fishing, riding motorcycles, going to the going to the range and doing all that sorts of things. So moving forward, I just started gaining more popularity. People started coming to the channel. People started reaching out, like Vetter Holsters and Tac Pack and all those people. And so it just kind of just blew up. And so I've been grateful for it. And then because of that, I will tell you one thing. When people really start liking you and appreciating you and watching your channel, you feel motivated to make more videos. Because let me tell you, I'm not the most, what do you call it? I'm not the best editor out there. Listen, I found a little editor shortcut and I was like, I'm just going to edit these videos and keep it moving. Because at first I was like, I'm not editing no video. If I mess up, I mess up. And my niece was like, my niece was like, Olivia, you definitely need to edit the videos. You can't be putting them out like that. I was like, why? Like, I don't got time for this. And then I have to learn a whole new platform. It's a whole new skill I have to learn. I'm not trying to edit. I'm not trying to do all that. And she was like, okay, well, if you want your videos to be better than what you've been uploading, you need to find a good editor, edit a couple of things here and there, take out some things, and then get it going. So I followed her advice and my videos have been a little more streamlined. But again, I'm not the best editor in the world. I edit when I need to edit and boom, I send it out to you guys. So anyway, that's how the channel and the name came about. As far as the logo was concerned, so of course, in one of my videos, in several of my videos, you guys know I talk about my relationship with Vetter Holster. Well, Vetter Holsters was watching my video and someone from Vetter Holsters was like, hey, Liv, if you need help with a logo, let me know. And that was a long time ago. I was like, yeah, I do need help with a logo, but I'll get it. So the more that the channel started to grow, I said, maybe I do need a logo because I want people to be able to identify me. And I put the time and the effort in. Like, yeah, let me go ahead and get my logo popping. So I reached out to him. And if you guys are running a channel or if you need something for a business that you're doing, If you really, really need someone to help you with a logo, let me know. Don't just be asking me to ask me. Like, really let me know. Send me an email and I'll put you in contact with the person who helped me. But please, I'm asking you, don't waste my time because I don't want to waste his time. But if you're truly interested, let me know. Anyway, he did great work. So I sat in here one day during quarantine and I was like, what do I want for my logo? So I was asking my niece, I was like, Lainey, what you think? And so we were drawing, like, dang it, I left my notebook over there, but I was going to show you the samples that I was drawing. So we was like, no, that's not going to work. Yes, this will work. And then finally we got to the logo that we got to now. I was like, yes, this is it. This is what we want. But I just needed it to be polished up and professional. And then I needed all of the files to later on transfer to different type of merchandise. So I reached out to Vetter and I said, hey, Vetter, last year sometime, I can't remember when it was, but one of your colleagues commented on my video saying that he could help me with the logo. So boom, they put me in contact with the person. I sent them my stuff and he was like, okay, this is great. Let me give you some options, some other options around the logo that you design, and then I'm going to polish up the logo that you design so that you can say, hey, yes, I absolutely want my logo, or I didn't think about these other options. So he sent that information over. I looked at it with my niece. I asked a couple of people who I'm close with and I thought that they would give me pretty good feedback on, or just feedback in general, right? Because feedback could be positive or negative, but just give me some feedback to say, hey, this works, or no, that don't work. And then I ended up sticking with my logo, but it was tough because the options he gave me were really, really nice. So I ended up sticking with my logo. I chose the colors, I chose the design. He polished it up. He got the font for me. And he got the files where I could put it on merch. He was great to work with. He was easy breezy. He answered all of my questions because you guys know how I talk on here. So you can only imagine how inquisitive I am and how many questions I could ask if I really need to know the answer. So anyway, got the logo. So now I'm working on like finalizing certain things here and there, getting some merch done, just a lot of stuff that I want to get done and trying to take advantage of this time, because the fact of the matter is, yes, I'm working from home. I'm one of the people who are grateful to still be employed. And I know there are not a lot of people that are in that situation. So I'm grateful to God for that. I pray every day and show gratitude for that. And, but the time that I have free when I'm not working and we're quarantining here, I'm like, what can I do to be productive, right? Because this is time that you can't get back. So what am I doing to be productive? What am I doing every day? I wake up, I do what? I've been doing some deep cleaning, a lot of deep cleaning. I was working on my logo, making contacts with certain people, getting some stuff in from Optics Planet, working with another company who I'm hoping that they will be able to send some stuff over. Running errands for my parents, just doing a lot of stuff to keep myself active and, again, to be productive and not letting that time pass, because I don't want to look back and say, dang, we were quarantined for 4, 5, 6 months and I ain't do nothing but sit around and watch TV. No, we're not doing it. I'm older now. I'm not wasting time. Time is of the essence. People are out here dying. Like, no, I got to be productive. I got to be productive. So anyway, this video is mad long, huh? Let me see. It says 19:29, but by the time I edit it, maybe it'll be 18 minutes. So anyway, that's it. That's how the channel started. That's how I came up with my name. That's my logo. Johnny's been instrumental in this channel. Vetter Holsters have been instrumental in this channel because they came in very early on. And my niece, I don't give my niece enough credit, but she's been very instrumental in this channel because she helped me start it from the beginning. And there are videos, well, there's like 1 or 2 videos I have of her early on. So if you go through the archive, you'll see a video of her early on, but she's not into firearms like she was in the beginning. But I don't know, maybe I told her the other day, I was like, when you turn 18, well, I don't even know what it is in the state, 18 or 21. But anyway, I was like, when you old enough, you'll probably have my collection. And she was like, really? I was like, oh, okay, so now you interested? Because you wasn't interested before, but we got some time before that happens. So anyway, that's it. That's all I have for you guys. I'm going to do another video on the Battle of the Apex. Oops. That'll be coming shortly. I don't know. I got to get my hair done. I need a haircut. I got to diet. It's, whew, child, this quarantine is woo chile. All right. That's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Peace.